I'll take this opportunity, of course, to talk about the very prominent high table that we have here and acknowledge their presence. And amongst them we have His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Mohamed B.S. Jam. We also have Mr. Abdou Diop, the Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture. We have the Executive Coordinator rather of Banjul, Mr. Ibrahim Ajao. We also have Mr. Usman Wada, Regional Coordinator of NPP. Ñu am tamit ku fi teewal buur Banjul muy Deputy Mayor Banjul di Mr. Aziz Dabakh Gueye. We also have Ibu Faye, the Managing Director of the Independent Stadium and a prominent member of the NPP. We also have the Chairman of the GT Board, Mr. Bamba Saho. We also have the Director General of National Center for Arts and Culture, Mr. Hasim Sisi. Ladies and gentlemen, and the press as well. And we all welcome you to this very great day. And for a start, we are having, of course, the chairman of the task force to give us a befitting opening ceremony. Well, protocol should have given me the opportunity to start with individual prayers, but of course we can do it as at now before we invite the first speaker. Can we have individual prayers of our own, as tradition of course would always imply? Individual prayers, please.
Wa rahmatullah ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Mr. Vice President, ñu ngi la nuyu di la welcome ci programme bi. Mr. Vice President, ñu ngi la wax ne ñun waa Banjul sant nañ Yàlla bu baax ci liñ am doomi Banjul mu jiite ñu, parce que lii ñuy am nii fi nekk nii musuñ koo am waaye Yàlla def na bi Abdou nekkee ministre moom mu invent lii ba ñu mun koo am. Abdou defal ñu ko kon donc ñu ngi ko cee wax jërëjëf waaye with the help of the government as well. So ñu ngi wax ñett jërëjëf di wax task force bi yëpp ne jërëjëf di wax task force bi yëpp jërëjëf parce que ñu ngi bàyyi suñu soxla yëpp di ñëw fii di def meeting every time waaye li ñoo meeting yëpp daf dee mujjee ci progress. So ñu ngi sant Yàlla di gërëm Mr. Abdou Diop di gërëm Vice President as well di leen wax ne jërëjëf waaye ñu ngi gërëm security bi tamit. ñu ngi gërëm di organisers ñu ngi gërëm everybody kenn ku nekk ci sa effort bi nga def ñu ngi la cee wax jërëjëf di organising committee tamit ñu ngi leen a wax jërëjëf baax na jërëjëf.
I go back to greeting and follow protocols by first of all mentioning and greeting His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, who sits here today with us wearing two hats. One as His Excellency the Vice President, and another as a Banjulian like all of us. I also acknowledge and greet the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Culture, and I also acknowledge and greet the Honorable Deputy Speaker, as well as all other distinguished guests present here today. As I was saying earlier, as the custodians of the city, I stand here today to speak on behalf of our worship, the Lord Mayoress of Banjul, and of the Banjul City Council as the Deputy Mayor of Banjul. And I would first of all want to welcome each and every one of you. I think for Banjul to open a day of culture like this is very understandable, because Banjul is known all over as the city of culture. If culture goes across the country today, I think the genesis of it is Banjul. So it's a proud moment for us as a council to know that the environment is very conducive and that culture is continued to be nurtured here in the city. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of Mr. Solso and his entire team, but also give the biggest acknowledgement to the task force that was created under the leadership of the Honorable Minister. This is not the first time that this is organized in such fashion, and we as a City Council are proud to be partners in it. We take pride in seeing that Banjul continues to be a beacon of culture and that it welcomes guests from all over the world. As a City Council, we're also playing our part in it by making sure that all the support that is necessary is given to ensure that the environment is friendly and ready for anybody that is doing culture here in the city, by making sure that the environment is clean and all other things that we're supposed to do as a City Council. I of course also acknowledge the presence of the honorable councillors that are here as well, who represent their respective wards. I thank them all also for playing their part in ensuring that this becomes a success. I wish that we have continued success in this, and that subsequent years that we're organizing become more successful than this one. So thank you all.
Thank you very much. Also acknowledge the presence of the representative of the different cultural groups, be it Hunting, Gese, Mama Para, and all the other cultural groups that would make this event a very successful event. And it has started today, and from today to the 31st, Banjul is the best place to be in the world. You would see every other prominent culture of the Gambia being displayed here. And I also acknowledge the presence of Honorable Sidi Jai, of course, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. I guess he's the one right there sitting next to the VP. And next on the list is the representative of EU and YEP, Mr. Keita. If you see this event being successful, it's down to the very befitting funding of EU and YEP through, of course, the well-coordinated proposal put across by the task force under the leadership of the Minister. EU and YEP came on board and, of course, delivered the necessary funds for this particular event. So a huge kudos go to EU and YEP. And the representative, Mr. Keita, is next on line to deliver the speech. Mr. Keita, please. A round of applause for Mr. Keita.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Director General of NCSC and his esteemed staff, the Deputy Mayor of Banjul City Council, the Chairman of the Banjul Cultural Festival, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I say Assalamu alaikum to all of you. It is a very big honor for me to speak at the Banjul Cultural Festival, which is a classic event that celebrates our rich heritage, our creativity, and then also as a national identity. The festival is highly relevant as it reflects who we are as people, while relevant as while the project intentionally aims to develop it into a financed cultural festival in the Gambia, one that recognized as a national event, positioned as an international tourism attraction, and draws visitors across the region and beyond. As part of a full calendar of exciting events this week, everyone is warmly welcome to Banjul to experience this rich culture that Banjul will be offering for the next 5 days. The project is investing in this simply because it can help to boost our tourism, but also support our creative industry. And that's why we partnered with the Banjul Cultural Festival through the ministry to support the capacity building of the cultural groups. We supported them to train them so that they can be able to better manage the event, structure it, and make sure that it is very attractive to bring people to Banjul. and through that we supported the training of 30 of its members. But also we facilitated the support of the promotion and the visibility. All the banners that you have seen here and so much promotion that have been done on several social media platforms is thanks to the project, just to make sure that the program has visibility. A lot of people come and celebrate with us in Banjul here. And right now, if you check the social media, about 60,000 people have already viewed those promotional materials. And be rest assured that in the next 5 days, Banjul will be flooded with people. And equally, we have also worked closely with the ministry and the Banjul Cultural Committee to also structure the program guide. This is essential to make sure that it is not only a cultural product, but also a tourism product. We don't only want Gambians to enjoy our culture, but we want also tourists to come and enjoy our rich culture. And as a result of that, we have worked with them and structured the program, and now it's going to run for 5 good days of rich cultural events that we will have in Banjul from today to on the 31st of December. And this is also part of the different products that we are developing under the EU Tourism and Creative Industries, including the Janjambure Festival, the Banjul Cultural Festival, the GAM Festival, and also the Ninkinanga Trail that we are also developing. So there are several different products that we are developing under the project, and all this thing is to ensure that we have our tourism that is inclusive, that is sustainable, and also that is competitive. And very soon you will see all these different products, like how we are celebrating Banjul here, we will be celebrating those products in the next few months. So for us, this is really important, and I want to conclude with this. Culture is our strongest bond. It unites communities, reinforces social cohesion, celebrates our uniqueness before the world, and transforms creativity into dignity, opportunity, and economic empowerment. Therefore, we have to embrace it together. We have to work together to make sure that we make all these cultural events a very successful one. And with that, I thank you all for your kind attention.
We want to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Panjai Girigara, who is amongst us, Mr. Mustafa Njai Taf, who is a well-known native of Banjul and a pride of Banjul for that matter. We also want to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Saliu Tal of the Gambia Bar Association, who is also a native of Banjul, Mr. Usainungom, Mr. Oswada, Mr. Mor Job, Lala, the police commissioner, Mr. Pasamba, and Mrs. Fatu Mbenga, and every other individual that is present with us here. And next we have the minister himself, that had very difficult issues sitting on a round table. Sometimes they don't even see eye to eye. Sometimes the competition is so intense that it ends up in blows and sometimes very unwanted situation. But due to his foresight, his calm demeanor, is able to convince everybody to come under a round table, and of course set up a cultural event that in few years might be big enough to be compared to the cultural events of Brazil, Spain, Mexico, and all the other countries that are well known for their big festivals. And he is no other than the Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture, Mr. Abdou Diop. So I'll indulge all of you to, of course, give him a big round of applause as he delivers his speech. Mr. Diop, the stage is all yours.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening. His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohamed Elias Jaro, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Stephen Jai, the executive coordinator who is here in spirit with us, the deputy mayor of Banjul, the chairperson of the Gambia Tourism Board, Momodu B. Bamasaho, Chairman Os and the executive members, Mr. Taff, who is here, the DG of NCSE and the staff, other distinguished personalities that are here, and my Tau Manjai, and the press. You are all warmly welcome, and thank you for being here this evening. My role tonight is very simple. First, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Adama Barrow, for his continued support, guidance, and for making this event possible. Secondly, I wish to thank His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohamed B.S. Jano, for his support, for honoring us with his presence, demonstrating his humility, simplicity, and the true character of a Banjulian. I would like to also acknowledge and thank our key partners who, without their support, would not have been able to have this festival this year, last year, and this year. That is the Chinese Embassy in the Gambia, Wave Gambia Limited, the Central Bank of the Gambia, the Gambia Port Authority, managed of MP Trading, Sino Majelik Jalba, Mr. Omar Jain, and Team Hatib Jane, Haitan, and of course, I have to give a special thanks to the Republic of Azerbaijan. The ambassador came here last year and we spoke to him about this festival, and he went back and came back with a monumental and massive support, and that is why we are able to continue the support that we give to the societies and to the other facilitation. This year, as already alluded to by Yusufa and his team, I have to acknowledge their presence here and Mrs. Yaro and all the team of YEP Tourism and Creative Industry Project for their support. Because this year, as you can see, they've been able to provide a lot of support to the societies and other entities. And we are grateful for what they're continuing to do under this project. And we hope that the support will continue, not only for Banjul, but for all other festivals throughout the length and breadth of this country. Because the support that we garner in Banjul here, we use it for the Banjul Festival, but we also, under the ministry, extend support to other festivals along the length and breadth of this country. So we are serving as the linchpin for other development, cultural developments within the country. So finally, I'll have to thank the task force members for their work, because without their participation, we would not have been able to achieve what we have achieved last year and this year. It's their commitment, it's their time. And also to Mr. Hasum Sise, Sol in particular, who is a member, who is the chair of the Visibility and Communication Task Force Subcommittee, and of course, the elders and the people of Banjul. Without your support, we cannot make it. So we have to thank you all. And on this note, I wish all of you a very successful 2025-2026 festival, and I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for that befitting statement. We don't have much time to waste.
And next on the line is, of course, the man with the charisma, the man who is calm, collected, the man who is entrusted to be the second most prominent political figure in this country. And last year he was here with us with the humility, and this year he's here with us again. And the people of Banjul and this task force in particular are very much grateful for your presence. And the stage is yours, Mr. Vice President, to once again deliver another prominent keynote address to this August gathering.
The Honorable Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Deputy Mayor of Banjul, the senior government officials here present, the Director General and staff of the National Center for Arts and Culture, the members of the New Year Festival Task Force, the elders of Banjul here present. So we are here today. Cultural group, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to welcome you to the of the Banjul New Cultural. I wish to commend the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture and his team for the improved organization of this festival, particularly the establishment of a national task force that brings together all key stakeholders. I also thank our sponsors and the National Center for Arts and Culture and for their invaluable support. Ladies and gentlemen, this festival is a powerful expression of our cultural identity. It animates the life of our capital city and unites our people and preserves an important aspect of our especially our hunting. These traditions connect Banjul to their West African coastal cities, yet through creativity and tradition, they have become unique in Gambia. In this regard, I salute the Odile Cultural Group on their 60 years of cultural service. This festival also holds great economic potential. The Gambian diaspora, particularly the Banjul diaspora, can play a vital role in improving visibility, supporting skills transmission, and helping to package and promote the festival to the world. This aligns with the national development agenda of His Excellency President Adam Barrow. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your presence and support, and I hereby declare the Banjul New Year Cultural Festival 25-26 edition officially open. I thank you for your kind attention.
Vice President, he never disappoints, always calm, collected, and his speeches are always well delivered. And as I said last year, we have the honor of course, sharing the same religious place at the Imam Chernoka's place when we were very much young. And despite the fact that suñ magi taalibe la woon, but always jikko ju sell la, jikko ju rafet. Te bu demee ba Yàlla jox ko place bii taxul mu wécceeku, taxul mu mel neneen nu warta mel wala mu gis boppam li meloon la mel. Te Wolof dafa faral di wax ne nit balaa koo xam dëggal mu am place wala mu am alal, boobu la jikko ji di feeñ dëgg. waaye Mr. Vice President, ni nga meloon démb loolu nga mel tey, te ñun dëgg la xale lañ waaye mën nañoo seede loolu. Nga jaajëfal di seede boobu noonu. And once again, we thank you very much for your presence. And next on the line is we are going to have a cultural entertainment by the cultural groups that are here. And the press, I guess, we are very much, I'll say this, we are very much grateful for your presence, despite we had some few issues, but you were very much patient. and under very difficult circumstances. You did a pretty great job, and that will be reflected on, of course, your different editorial lines and, of course, publications and the different media outlets that you represent. So, on behalf of the task force, we thank you very much for your presence.
Thank you.
Jeme kankari di jeme fo, anankari jeme fo, jeme kankari di le. Thank you. Jimbe fo, anankari jimbe fo, jeme kankari dil. Jimbe fo, anankari jimbe fo, jeme kankari dil. Jimbe fo, anankari jimbe fo, jeme kankari dil. Chosano long, anankari kulo fo, kuru konkari dile. Thank you, Banjul Cultural Festival. Thank you. This is Black and White Cultural Band, live and direct. Ready to dance? Bala. Are you ready? Bokolale, Bokolale dinalado, Sokolale wa, Sokolale dinalado, Sokolale wa, Sokolale dinalador. Wow, wow. Sokolale wa, Bokolale dinalador. Kulal black and white. Sokolale dinalado. JJ Banjul Cultural Festival. Sokolalewa, Sokolale dinalador.
Ayo kita moji.
Thank you.